let's re-innovate those gadgets for the new format. How you guys doing? MCO40 here. After much delay and consideration about the ban list is not as bad as you guys truly make it out to be. If you have Max C and Baylor, you're good to go for the format. Those of you that are poor and can't afford them, I'm sorry. Go play tour guides. It's getting a reprint in 2 months. But anyway, for gadgets, um, I'm an advocate fan of this card coming back. I don't know what Konami was thinking, but this just screams abuse. Yeah, we did lose the TG engine, which is a sad day. Same thing with Offering. But we get a whole bunch of new toys in our arsenal for the format for consideration. The TG engine being gone kind of does hurt because we don't have as much access to Brionic anymore. You know, we actually did play 3-Striker because it was that beneficial to us. And, you know, Werewolf and Rush Rhino are still there. But, you know, we've lost our Synchro option. I think that was the primary concern for, you know, touching the deck. Offerings at 2, but the cool toys we get. So we've lost Offering and we've lost 2 Strikers. That pretty much puts a little damper on Offering Gadget. On the flip side of everything, we're getting Shockmaster in time for Nats. We're getting Kaikoishi in June, which I believe is directly in time for Nats itself. So Shockmaster, Kaikoishi, and Gemini Paro. All some really beneficial things to gadgets. And like I said, you know, those 3 things are going to kind of advocate away from the loss of the TG engine. Enjoy your water. So, we get 3 new Exceeds, which is going to make a really big difference. Because Paro gets over Stardust, which doesn't exist anymore. He's a myth, by the way. It just gets over the 2500 synchros and Exceeds in general, like Utopia. Utopia is a big problem still, and at least I can push further over Zenmains if need be. But once again, steering away from that, we do get the 3 Exceeds, and Offering Gadgets are still kind of hurt. But in relevance, Gadget Stun gets a big boost from this card. I would play 2 of these, and I would play 1 Krebons and 1 Psychic Commander. Psychic Commander gives you the beneficial ability to get over the 1900s, such as Thunder King. You know, you just summon it and poke over. It also gives you access to Black Rose to clear off those nasty fields that seem to exist, especially windups. You can also use E-Tele very defensively for Krebons in defense mode or attack mode if you somehow survive the windup apocalypse. There's just things that you can do with E-Tele that you can't do with the TG engine. Its chain ability is very heavy and very good for the format. But I'm a big advocate supporter of E-Tele. I haven't tested it now that Oppression's gone. It could be a totally flawed idea, but I do feel like Brionic, Gaia, and this guy sometime in the future might actually be, you know, useful, especially, you know, with quicker access to Mistworm and just things like that. Even though getting to Mistworm is kind of hard in gadgets. Ally of Justice Decisive Armor, even though fairies are kind of, you know, dead. But the other thing that I wanted to show you guys, Drex. This could be another possible deck idea with gadgets, combining these together in Gadget Stun. Dragwabi with the ability of Forbidden Lance is just devastating. I'm pretty sure you all pretty understand the herp derp level of that card. You just attack over, you get a free Jurak guy, and you get access to Logia and Dolka, which seem to be win conditions in the current format. I don't understand how nobody can seem to get over Logia and Dolka, but I'll leave that for another video. That'll probably be the video that goes up after this one, just because I kind of want to rant about Logia and Dolka and how beatable Rabbit is. But I don't know, I guess people just don't seem to understand that. But anyway, the Drac engine in gadgets seems like another step forward, especially in the new format. You know, 1700 with Lance to get over. You know, we have Book of Moon. There's just things like that in general. It seems like getting over Insectors or that tour guide play when you max seed them to stop them. But max sees Veilers seem good. Grammel, I'm leaning borderline on Grammel right now. Doom Caliber also seems really good right now, even though Maxi and Valor can kill him. But you know, if you can get him game 2 from your sideboard when they side out Maxi and Valor, or when they side out Maxi, some people still might leave in Valor. It seems good. Cyber Dragon is pretty much mandatory in either the main or the side because the Zen mains is a killer to the anti-meta theme. Once again, Granmole is considerable in the side of the main. Thunder King and Doom Caliber in combination with Blackluster Soldier if you want to go that route. Tengu still is at 2. I'm kind of replacing the Tengu engine with Drax. It gives you a little bit more versatility even though you lose that Hydrogeddon floater ability kind of thing. It really kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, you guys can still test Tengu if you really, really absolutely want to, but it's not going to work for you the way you feel it's going to want to work for you. But those are just my takes on gadgets right now. Please do comment down below how you guys think. There's so many amazing ideas right now for gadgets. And the sick people like me that have these ideas in our mind. So, Nitali Drax, Effect Veilers, Maxis, still mandatory, guys. Don't even try to play the deck without them. You're just going to fail. I'm sorry, but gadgets are not a budget deck currently. To the guy that's going to say play Tour Guide with one Sengen, I guess stranger things have happened in my lifetime. Just be aware, your extra deck is going to be really limited on your options, especially with Shockmaster coming out. One Shockmaster is pretty much mandatory. You don't have to play Roach if you don't want to. Roach is Roach, but you know, you're going to have to make room for Kaikoishi and Parl, especially with Nats right around the corner. So guys, that's my take on this. Like I said, please leave a comment down below. Tell me how you guys want to reinnovate gadgets for the time being. And I'll get that video on how to beat Rabbit up